From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rasheed Rice, 65 yards. And the Chiefs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Trip McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that block. No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option. Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain. Now here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
They'll swing this out to Toney. They'll get it inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up the first down. And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Flush to his... And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns.
They actually want the quarterback to keep the ball on an RPO. You don't want to hand it off inside of the running back gasher. You don't want him to throw it downfield to someone open. If he keeps it, there should be a group of people around him to keep him trapped. Instead, he finds a way to get out of there and finds his way going over the goal line and scoring a touchdown.
They'll try and run it here. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And going deep for Hill. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
By Jalen Phillips. It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd
And now they'll shift things around.
at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
It's now 3rd and 18.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here's 1st and goal. And gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal. And then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards.
Here's Mostert.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Mostert not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Tua, a final shot before half. And it's caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
They faked the handoff. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 47 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City.
Rashee Rice
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 24. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Right. Let's go.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
15. Hey, 43. Hero 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
A third-quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Mahomes going to change things up. That's complete to Tony.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
69 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
On this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Mahomes going to throw.
They'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kadarius Toney,
An 11-yard touchdown.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. On first down, they go back to Pacheco.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Again, it's Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
43.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Rashee Rice,
54 yards.
and the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
And now an audible here into something else.
That's caught at the 2. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down, eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here we go.
First down, here's Burrow.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
2nd and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
In motion comes the tight end left.
11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Buying time to his left. That's complete to the tight end, Sample. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his Denver's most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field.
Touchdown! Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have come back to make it a 2-point game.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this is now a 1-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Mecole Hardman.
It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 8. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here's Burrow.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown Bengals. Drew Sample, 29 yards.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for the Bengals TV.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway. It turned into 6 points.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery, pushing through the contact. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Patrick going to change the play.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Now they'll audible to something else. This is Pacheco.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football. And that really hurts you as an offense.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs have cut the lead back down to 2. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go. Here we go. 11.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here we go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Here we go.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
It should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, they think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Burrow on first down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
On 2.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Touchdown! It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Mahomes will try again on second down. That ball caught. It's Rice. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Mahomes now on first down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Wow, that is incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators.
I'm fine, ready?
They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now Burrow.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
Here we go.
Cincinnati Bengals.
11
34-yard line.
11 Thomas. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Inside handoff to Nixon. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Burrow's throw into the hands of Boyd.
Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Mighty. 11. 11.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end, Sample. Touchdown, Bengals! Drew Sample, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. Again, 11 on the play. And a first down.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now they're in the hurry-up.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. They'll swing this out to Tony.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And he will have a Chiefs first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 6-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to wonder why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy, and that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the two.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Here we go.
First down, here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
42.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT. 11.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now 2nd and 9.
Burrow looking to pass.
Open man is Chase, complete.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
A 26-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted.
Picked by Logan Wilson.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On one, ready? Stop.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase
with his second
well put it away here in the fourth quarter. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly, but the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming, but that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Gun. Cut. 11, Thomas. Cut.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Hey, we got to go score.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got it. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
I'm one, right?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with an amazing diving catch. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead. And now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The onside kick is recovered by Kansas City.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Second and a yard.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Hey, 15. Hey, 43.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started.
And we are underway from Kansas City. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
And the 49er hands team does its job. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
5 yards on the play. It's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Purdy.
This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Niners are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. Fighting through, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Yeah, let's get it now. Let's get it right now. Right side.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Mahomes going to change things up. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people down, and establish the run early.
McKinnon is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try with McKinnon.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
They'll try and run with McKinnon. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
49ers 7.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Completion to Rice. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his right.
They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Handoff now for Pacheco.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice.
Well, the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now they'll change things up. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. So the from the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs
and themselves. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Now Mahomes finding Gray going across the field.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Yellow. 43.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Mahomes now on first down.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Easy.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Finding room at midfield.
Room here to run. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly...
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Rashee Rice,
35 yards.
And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and you mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if more.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
39 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score.
And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here's Pacheco.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
42 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
They try with Pacheco.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
A loss of 5 brings up 3rd down and 12.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Able to get away. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line.
Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Mahomes.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chiefs.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Mahomes going to throw.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drop killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Pacheco.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco,
31 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit.
They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They'll run with Pacheco. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like
that is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and the lead now up to 14.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Now a run with Pacheco.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Now 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Hey, 57. You got to go right here. You got to play big.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Now they'll shift things around.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, yellow, go. 43, 43.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long. And, you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
15. Hey, 43.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Attack.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Hey, Sunday. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Pacheco once again. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Mahomes going to change things up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Mike Edwards picks it off. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Across the formation, Hardman gets the completion. Down the sideline he goes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 53 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
Onside kick is recovered by the Chiefs.
Easy.
Motion man right is Rice. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs.